Hey guys, it's Melissa123, and today I'm going to be finally doing my resin tutorial, which has been requested, and I just never got a chance to get to it since I don't do resin that often. And I know there's been a whole bunch of tutorials lately of resin, and you guys probably know how to make it, but I'm just still going to show it because a lot of people have requested it. So yeah, so the first thing you'll be needing to make a resin piece. Actually, I'll just show you some examples of resin pieces first that I've made. So I just keep them in this little container. And so there's this one that I've made before, and it basically just has like a little butterfly in it. And I'll actually show you also how to put an eye pin without using a little driller. So there's that one. I've also made like this Mammoth Gomo one. So yeah, I made a whole bunch before, and you guys probably seen them in my my little resin updates. So those are how resin pieces look, and to make a resin creation, you're gonna need the real resin thing, and this is by the brand Envirotex Light Pour On High Gloss Finish, and resin is just purposely used like for just like I don't know how to say, like for a surface, like trying to make it glossy, but this can also be used for resin pieces. And as you guys can tell, I barely have any left from the bottle. And I think the original price of this was around $20 something, and it's the 16 fluid ounces, but it comes with like different sizes, so it'll be like more or less money depending on which size you get. And but I got it using my 40% off from Michael, so at the end it was only like $12 or somewhere around there. So it comes with two parts, the hardener and the other piece, which I don't really know what it is, but the actual resin and the hardener, and you're gonna need that. The next thing you're gonna need is some type of mold to create your pieces, and originally you can always use a paint palette, which don't cost a lot. They're only like $1 at Walmart or something, or at Michael's, and these work fine, or you can actually get a real resin mold, and they come with some really cute designs on them. And I got this one at Hobby Lobby for around $5. Next you're going to need some glitter. And these are just some examples of glitter that I have, and I got these at Walmart, and they come with like a 4-pack for only like $1. Or you can get those mini packs from Michael's or Joann's, and they look like this, and they come with like 12 pieces for like $4. And you can always use some other decorations, like you can use little sequins or cane slices or like rhinestones or use, you know, anything like that. Next you'll need, of course, stickers, and that's what goes inside the resin. So these are some examples that I have. And you'll also need a stick for mixing, and I would also recommend like a little cup so you can measure out the exact amount of resin, and a bigger cup to mix it in. You don't need it this big, but this is the only one I have. So yeah, that's basically everything you'll need, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take your resin and basically just pour equal amounts onto your smaller cup. So I'm not really going to be making a lot, so that's why I'm not adding that much onto my cup. And I would recommend taking like a Sharpie and just making like a little line where you kind of stopped. So after you have that done, and as you guys can tell, I did put a little Sharpie mark around where the resin stopped. And you want to go ahead and just basically pour it inside. And next you also want to add the same amount of the resin and pour it inside the cup. So after you add the two parts of resin and hardener, you want to go ahead and mix it, but I would mix it really gently because air bubbles can occur, and that's why I would do it gently. Like if you guys can see there's one right there, and basically just to pop them, I just bring it up and like press it against a cup and they usually disappear. So you want to mix it for around 2 minutes, as gently as you can. So after a couple minutes have passed, now you want to go ahead and add the resin onto your mold. And for this example, I'm just going to be doing a heart. And you don't want to fill it all the way because we do need to make like a separate layer for like after the glitter and after the sticker. So that's how it looks. So after you pour it, it should look something like this. And as you guys can tell, mine has a whole bunch of air bubbles in it. But they do degas themselves after a couple minutes, and we're gonna just let it stay there, just sitting there for 30 minutes to let it get tacky. And like if you leave it up to an hour, it'll be really, really tacky. It'll be really hard to put in your sticker and glitter. So I would just recommend around 20 to 30 minutes, or actually just 30 minutes, yeah, somewhere around there. And yeah, so I'll come back after 30 minutes. So I'm back after 30 minutes, and I have to hurry up because there's not much memory in my SD card, but as you guys can tell, there's not a whole bunch of air bubbles in there. And I actually meant to say I'm going to be using this for the tutorial, and I picked out this sticker. And basically you want to put it in upside down, facing the right way you want it. And with the toothpick, you kind of want to make it flat from the bottom and press it down gently. Oh, and as you guys can tell, it has gotten tacky, so it's not that liquidy anymore. And you want to press it down gently so you won't make any holes on it. Next, you want to go ahead and add the glitter, and I'm using this like sprinkly type of glitter. And since it looks like this, and just to make it a little bit easier for me, I'm just going to take those little like pucker things and just basically add it onto the charm, and you just want to evenly spread it out. Okay, so as you guys can tell, I already finished making all of my other resin creations, and basically you just want to let it sit there for like around 10 minutes, and you want to make a new whole batch of resin and pour it in. And that's basically it. You add your second layer of resin, and I would say the least to wait 10 hours and the most to wait 24 hours for your charm to be ready. And if you wait 24 hours, it'll still be kind of like flexible, I would say. And then after like the next day, if you just like lay it on top of something, the next day it should be like completely hard. And I'll show you really fast just how to put an eye pin without using like a little screwing device. So here's this one, and basically I just like literally just place it in there and then just make sure the resin is on top of it. So I just move the resin and cover up the eye pin, but not all the way up, just on the little stick. And that's basically it. Again, I would recommend 2 days for it to dry completely, and you can start using it or just anything like that. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, and I'll probably make like a resin reveal tomorrow or like tonight. So I hope you guys like it, and thanks for watching. Bye!